Okay, we're going to solve equations with distributive property. Okay, when dealing with integers, remember that if they are the same sign, you just simply add the integers together. -3 and -4, -3 and -4 is -7, right? And remember that -4 is the same as adding -4. It's the same. Subtracting, we just go ahead and, if they're different signs, just go ahead and subtract them. So over here, they're the same sign, add them up. Keep the sign. If they're different signs, go ahead and subtract them. So 5 take away 2 is 3, and there's more positive. There's more positive, therefore the answer is positive. If there's more negative, subtract it. 8 take away 6 is 2, but it's going to be a -2. And 7 take away 2 is 5, but there's more negative. So the answer would be negative. Now sometimes you'll see like we have a double negative or subtracting a minus. That's like a big plus. That's like the same as adding. And then whenever it comes to multiplying, just think of two negative signs cancel. Now it's the signs we're talking about, not the numbers, the signs. So right here, there's one negative sign, -3 times 2. The answer is going to be negative. You just multiply, 3 times 2 is 6, but there's one negative, the answer is negative. 3 times 2 is 6, but there's two negative signs. Two negative signs means they cancel. The opposite of negative is positive. And the same thing with division. One negative, negative, two negatives, they cancel. But remember, you first have to multiply or divide first. Then just count the signs, the symbols. There are different ways of doing this problem, but we're just going to practice with the distributive property. That's where you take the outside number times everything inside. So this is like a 1x. So it's 2 times 1. 2 times 1 is 2, so it's 2x. Then we have 2 times +4. 2 times 4 is 8. Okay, remember we're talking about equations, so there's a left and a right side. And over here, this is equals 22. Now you have a two-step problem. Okay, first get rid of the constant. To do that, you want to make the constant 0, subtract 8. That makes it 0. Now you just have 2x. 22 minus 8 is that 14? And you could probably see your answer right now. 2 times something is 14. Seven is the answer. And if you plug this back in here, 7 plus 4 is 11. 11 times 2 is 22. It works. First, we have a left and right side. I need to do distributive first. So I will take -4 times each number in here. That's a 1 right there. And this is -9. So we have first -4 times 1. 4 times 1 is 4, and there's one negative. -4 times -9. 4 times 9 is 36. Two negatives, when multiplying, cancel. And this is 32. Now two-step problem, get rid of the constant. Right? I want to make this constant a 0, so I do the opposite. That's gone. Bring down the -4x. 32 minus 36. They're different signs. Subtract it. 36 take away 32 is 4, but there's more negative. Now to get rid of this, you should be able to see the answer, but in case you can't, divide by -4. Negative 4 and a negative 4. 4 goes into 4 once. Two negatives cancel when dividing. And there's your answer. Okay, let's see. We have an equation. We have two sides. We're going to have to do distributive property. Outside times each number, that's a 1, inside. Okay, 6 times 1 is 6. 6x. 6 times 2 is 12. And they're both positive. Now get rid of the constant. The constant is 12. You need to make that to a 0. So that's gone. That's 0. 24 take away 12. All right, you should be able to see your answer right now. Right? 6 times something is 12. The answer is 2. You can always check it. Take 2, plug it in there. 2 plus 2 is 4, times 6 is 24. Okay, you have a left and right side. Take the outside, times each number inside. Times negative 10, and times, there's a 1 right there, invisible 1. So 2 times negative 10. 2 times 10 is 20, and there's 1 negative. 2 times 1 is just 2. So it's 2x. Now get rid of the constant. Make it a 0. So to get rid of minus 20, to make that 0, I add 20. That's gone. This is 2x equals 30 and 20 is 50. Okay, you should be able to see your answer right now. 2 times something is 50. $25. 25 is the right answer. If you plug it in there, you should get it correct. Will it work? Let's see. 25. If I take 25, put it in there, 25 minus 10 is 15. 15 times 2 is 30. It works.